Yo, let me talk to you. Come take this journey back with me to a time before I found God, up to when I did, and to where I am now.
7 years ago, I couldn't imagine I'd be standing for something I used to brand as nonsensical and outlandish. Now this word is my weapon, this Bible is what I brandish. These devils don't stand a chance when I speak it and watch them vanish. Used to think that I knew what a man is supposed to be, oh so candid, but woe was me, I mishandle things openly. The standard for what we see, the examples of what to be. These curses for generations, enamored with what we see. So in sorrow, we just follow. For us, no chance of tomorrow. Make us hollow while we wallow in mire or buy a bottle of something to numb the pain and hoping there's something to gain. It's like collecting rain with a net to douse the flame. We paint a picture of shame and look for someone to blame. And all we work, not singing is a self-portrait we frame. Then publicizing and angry at everybody's opinion. Social media is your gallery, pride has a dominion.
And I used to let my pain grow. Now the spirit give me wisdom to reprove or let the pain go. Then used to have a say so. Angels watching over me, these demons better lay low. Used to let my pain grow. Now the spirit give me wisdom to reprove or let the pain go. Didn't think I had to say so. Angels watching over me, these demons better lay low.
7 years ago, I was definitely at my lowest. Didn't know I hope is so low that I couldn't focus. Sleeping on the floor with the only thing to look forward to is going to the store to get more of the devil's potion. That mixed with the smoke and then soaking, thinking of how I couldn't see my daughter taking me back to when I was going to bed on my 10th birthday. Never knowing I'd be listening to my dad on the ground, dying slowly right outside of my window. He was gone, now I'm going through this life without a father. Harder times while I'm growing, let's rewind. Now I'm stressed and it's showing and I don't know what to do. Talking to God, give me strength to make it through. Found out that I'm a Jew, gave me a wife and 2 sons, a baby girl. This life is a blessing, I owe a ton to him. Feeling like Job at the moment, lost the funds to provide, laid off. Nothing new under the sun. Car broke down, now they threatening repossession. Eviction, is this a lesson or an attack? I'm guessing back to work, but in debt when they come knocking. I don't have it, then the job shut down. Bank account on negative. Pride put aside, steady praying to the heavens. Made a call, sent some emails. Responses I got were unexpected. Reaching out for help, no yeses, but I ain't stressing, cause I know the Father got us. Faith and work is the message, yeah.
I used to let my pain grow. Now the spirit give me wisdom to reprove or let the pain go. Then used to have a say so. Angels watching over me, these demons better lay low. Used to let my pain grow. Now the spirit give me wisdom to reprove or let the pain go. Didn't think I had to say so. Angels watching over me, these demons better lay low.
This made me think about when Christ said, blessed to be those who inherit the kingdom his Father prepared for you. Because when he was hungry, they gave him food. When he was thirsty, they gave him something to drink. When he was a stranger, they took him in. He was naked, they clothed him. He was sick, they came to visit him. When he was in prison, they came to see him. And the righteous answer saying, when were you hungry and gave you food, or thirsty and we gave you drink? And you was a stranger and we took you in, or naked and we clothed you? Or you were sick or in prison and we came to see you? And he told them, in so much as ye have done it unto one of the least of these brothers, ye have done it unto me. Let's love each other, my people. Shalom.
I mean, it's gonna take a special kind of person or a special kind of people to really want to come out of Babylon and seek the Most High in this way. People got their comfort zones and, their lifestyles, their cars, their houses, their good jobs, their income. They ain't trying to leave that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Babylon got your people to spoil. Your people to spoil. No, Father, I've been trying to tell them. They don't wanna come home. Come home. Babylon got your people to spoil. What you people think? To spoil. What you think they don't wanna come home. Come home. Father. Babylon got your people spoiled. They rather have worldly riches and mansions and a lot of fancy cars. And even the poor trying to hold on to that system. They really believe in the government rather than you who can give them freedom. People don't wanna give up their worldly lifestyles and their comfort zones. People are too content, yeah, rather be a slave than to be free from a system that has them held bondage. Father, I know you see, Babylon got your people too small, your people too small. They don't wanna come home. Babylon got your people too small, your people too small. They don't wanna come home. They really love chasing money. They're seeking the treasure that's hidden in the scriptures. They love sports games and worldly entertainment. How we gon' convince these people to come on home to their land when Babylon got them spoiled? I don't really think they can. People don't wanna give up their worldly lifestyles and their comfort zone. People are too content. Say they too content. Yeah. Rather be a slave than to be free. From a system that has them held bondage. Yeah. Father, I know you see. Babylon got your people too small. Your people too small.
See your people too small.
They don't wanna come home.
Come home.
Babylon got your people too small.
Babylon
people
got
too
them
small. They don't wanna come home.
They don't wanna come home. Yeah. Oh no. Babylon got them spoiled. Hey. They don't wanna be free. No. They wanna stay in that system. No.
And they want an earthly citizenship rather than a citizenship in the heavens. I wanna invite them to the heavenly dinner, but they're too busy to come.
They too busy.
I wanna introduce them to the King, but they don't even wanna believe in him.
They don't wanna believe in him.
Father, I know you see.
You see. Yeah.
Babylon got your people too small.
They don't wanna leave Babylon.
They don't wanna come home.
They love them fancy cars and them nice homes.
Got
people spoiled.
Your people too small. Your people
they
too
real
small. They don't wanna come home.
They wanna keep making all of that money when that dollar about to dry.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they love that system. Yeah. They only believe in what they can see and touch.
That's right.
And money is their God.
Money is their God.
Money is their God. And they want them fancy cars and them houses. Ooh. And live that lovely lifestyle. Then seek the kingdom. Oh yeah.
They don't want this heavenly
They don't
kingdom.
want the kingdom.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Most High, you got so much in store for them, but they don't want to believe. I mean, so what can we do to convince these people to come out their comfort zone and come seek you in the kingdom? I mean, some people come out, then they go back. What part of the truth is that?
We were on a roll, kings and queens of the world, now the curse. We were righteous rulers of the globe, but pride goeth before a fall, and that's what brought us down. We were going strong, and we will once again. We disobeyed the most high God, and that's what brought us down.
Let's get back to the fact of the matter. We were bruised, beaten, battered by the ladder of the righteous. We were told we would be sold as slaves from the cradle to the grave, and it happened just like this. Deuteronomy chapter 28, reading it weep, you'll see our ancestors were just like us. In the volume of the book, take a look. I was shook to find out our history has been right here. And I faced the whole time a bold lie for the whole world to go by to comply, just to make sure we don't side with the Most High. The plan wasn't thorough enough though, we don't die. We multiply and stay fruitful, it's crucial that we seek His approval, removing all of iniquity, proving we all are meant to be rulers. Once again, endlessly suited to the kingdoms to come. You gon' see what the hype is. Yeah, kings and queens of the world, I was cursed. We were righteous rulers of the globe. But pride goeth before a fall, and that's what brought us down. We were going strong, and we will once again. We disobeyed the Most High God, and that's what brought us down. Tell the enemy to curtail and run. That reign of terror is done. In the name of the Father and the Son. See, the devil is a bum, skibbity bum bum. With Pinocchio those, cause he's a liar. Naughty and surely hardy by nature, treasure desires. You side with him, you guaranteed to see the lake of fire. So get it right up. If you go slipping and be in trouble like Edom, you'll be for stubble. You heard it in Obadiah. That goes for me too. I do what I do and fight to do better. They will never dare to my dedication, cause I won't let them. Head them off at the pass. Brothers and sisters mad, get used to throw stones and live in a house of glass. Resist them and they flee from you quick, swift in the flash. Get those demons up your back. Let's pray and do it fast. Keep the laws and commandments whenever you're doing bad. Trust that feeling in your gut, cause I promise it ain't gas.
Shalom. As y'all seen, we had a little technical difficulty starting off. You know, we in this East African area, so the Wi-Fi or the hotspot or whatever you want to call it ain't as strong as Xfinity. We don't have Comcast over here, so good looking for those who stuck around, who bear with us. We appreciate y'all. Most high willing, y'all can hit that like and share button. You know, spread this word, because what we got coming out tonight, most high willing, is to edify, clarify, and whatever fire that comes with it. Magnify. Sure. Just put that fire to it. But we just coming here with another one. Title, is there a new global Plandemic scheduled for 2025? Notice we said Plandemic. And with the information we bring out tonight, most high willing, y'all pay attention and see why we call it a Plandemic. Because it's been for years. For years now, they've been talking about these type of things. What we got to do for the next pandemic? Blah, 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 blah. Why would you ask that question if it ain't scheduled? You know what I'm saying? So, just, stay focused and be aware of what we're trying to bring out. And most high willing it, embrace yourself for a ride. We're going on a roller coaster tonight. Same way this internet got us on a roller coaster. I'm your Akaibar, his brother Benaiah. You know what I'm saying? We're sitting here just trying to bring it to y'all the best way we can, trying to stick to the plan.
Yeah, we better than channel 4, 6, 7, 27,
CNN,
all that, CNN, your BBCs, all that. We killing them with the news out here tonight, man. Because this factual news, we really gonna have to download this, and y'all might want to download it because they gonna cut. This probably gonna get flagged.
Yeah,
and they probably gonna take us down. So, but we do have a backup channel on Rumble. Rumble is another platform like YouTube, but we got freedom of speech over there. We totally free to say what we want to. The only reason we don't broadcast from there like we do over here at YouTube, because YouTube is more popular, and so we can get more voices. Our voices can reach more people, more ears over here at YouTube. So we just try to drive our traffic over there to Rumble, and that's what we hope to do, because we know we're gonna have to take this one down, man. They don't like when we start exposing they certain things. Even though we got our copyright disclaimer up, they still be on the bull crap. So
that Rumble channel is Unifying the Nation Podcast 12, or it's either that or Unifying the Nation 12. I don't think podcast on there. So whichever one y'all get, type it in, and I'm sure it's gonna pop up. Like the Ox said, man, we just over here working. They go, hey, we done been struck a few times with stuff, So we done been struck for talking about food. Like that, dog. You got commercials,
stuff, man. We had some good stuff taken down.
Yeah.
That's when you know it's good. They take it down.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and guess what? We not stopping. We're not stopping. We're going to continue to do this work, most high willing, and just stay in the faith, stay strong in this, and just keep bringing it to y'all the best we can. Get our Ezekiel on, you know what I'm saying? We're about to blow that trumpet. Yeah, so with that being said, you know, we've been on here for a minute now, so we're going to go ahead and try and go straight in with this one, because there's some urgent information that folks need to understand.
I think we lost. Oh no, they right here.
And oh yeah, for sure. And
All right, cool.
yeah, the first thing we're gonna get into, as everybody see, we've been seeing these quote unquote drones and mysterious fog and all these things going on lately. And everybody is wondering, like, what is this? Now people getting sick, and it's just so much going on over in the States with these things. So this first video that we have is just gonna open up your eyes to certain things that take place during these times. Because them drones, or whatever the heck it is, I ain't even gonna call them drones no more, whatever it was something mysterious about that. And right after that stuff happened, now you got this fog and these particles in the air. And we gonna get that too, what them particles was. Because a lot of people ain't up on this. A lot of this stuff be like, shit, what you wanna call it? Basically military action on the civilians type stuff. And we gonna get that too to show y'all what we talking about with that. So yeah, the first video we gonna get, they're gonna touch on, you know, it's just opening up, breaking the ice on what's going on. And yeah, give us a hot second. It's about to pop up in about 2 seconds. Stay tuned with this one, y'all. Hey, we trying to come with some heat on this one, because it's time for people to wake up. There's a lot of smooth talkers out there, got people sitting still. We not here for that. We, like I say, we here for that blowing the trumpet type stuff, man. It's not okay. Folks telling you it's gonna be all right. No, it's not. It's not gonna be okay. So yeah, with that being said, this is our first video. We can go ahead and go straight in. We
lots of cancellations and delays at San Diego International right now. So the National Weather Service issued a dense fog advisory that's going to be in effect until 10 a.m. for coastal areas.
We're starting with news that is coming in from the national capital. There is dense fog that has entered Delhi NCR region.
Flight operations at the Delhi airport have been badly affected. Over 400 flights have been delayed due to the bad weather.
Today, we'll continue our journey into the mysterious world of unexplained phenomena. As fog continues to spread all over the world, more questions than answers arise. Reports of illness, disruptions, and strange occurrences linked to this fog are escalating, and the truth behind it remains shrouded in mystery. For a while now, we've seen movies about the fog. For instance, the movie called Hold Your Breath was released in 2018, where Paris, France was taken over by a thick, eerie fog similar to the one we experience now all over the world. In the movie, the fog turned out to be a chemical gas. Other films like John Carpenter's The Fog, 1980, and its 2005 remake brought terror as supernatural forces hid within the mist, while the recent Fog City, 2023, explores the horrors of a mysterious factory leak. What was once a fictional trope is now uncomfortably close to reality, as fog continues to spread all over the world, raising questions and fears that go far beyond the big screen. This isn't just any fog. Witnesses describe it as heavy and metallic smelling, unlike anything they've encountered before. Residents have described the fog as unnervingly heavy and pervasive. One witness described seeing the fog move as though alive. Travel disruptions continue to mount. Airports have canceled flights due to zero visibility.
I don't know if it's just me, but for the last few days, I have been having this weird feeling like something big is about to happen, right? Like this weird feeling of impending doom. I have been having this crazy feeling like in my belly. I don't know what it is, okay? To be brutally honest, I feel like something is already happening. And here's why. For the last few days, there have been crazy reports of dense, thick fog in many states all over America, in addition to the UK. Now, this is not your regular fog, because a lot of people have been reporting that they have been seeing some weird type of mist coming out of the sky with this fog, okay? In addition to that, there have been 4 plane crashes, y'all, within the last 5 days, okay? 3 of those plane crashes occurred within the last 24 hours.
Hey, is there an echo? Somebody's saying take away the echo. Is there an echo?
Lots of cancellations and delays at San Diego International right now.
So the National Weather Service issued a dense fog advisory. That's going to be in effect until 10 a.m. for coastal areas. We're starting with news that is coming in from the national capital. There is dense fog that has engulfed Delhi NCR region. Flight operations at the Delhi airport have been badly affected. Over 400 flights have been delayed due to the bad weather.
Today, we'll continue our journey into the mysterious world of unexplained phenomena. As fog continues to spread all over the world, more questions than answers arise. Reports of illness, disruptions, and strange occurrences linked to this fog are escalating, and the truth behind it remains shrouded in mystery. For a while now, we've seen movies about the fog. For instance, the movie called Hold Your Breath was released in 2018, where Paris, France was taken over by a thick, eerie fog similar to the one we experience now all over the world. In the movie, the fog turned out to be a chemical gas. Other films like John Carpenter's The Fog, 1980, and its 2005 remake brought terror as supernatural forces hid within the mist, while the recent Fog City, 2023, explores the horrors of a mysterious factory leak. What was once a fictional trope is now uncomfortably close to reality, as fog continues to spread all over the world, raising questions and fears that go far beyond the big screen. This isn't just any fog. Witnesses describe it as heavy and metallic smelling, unlike anything they've encountered before. Residents have described the fog as unnervingly heavy and pervasive. One witness described seeing the fog move as though alive. Travel disruptions continue to mount. Airports have canceled flights due to zero visibility.
I don't know if it's just me, but for the last few days, I have been having this weird feeling like something big is about to happen, right? Like this weird feeling of impending doom. I have been having this crazy feeling like in my belly. I don't know what it is, okay? To be brutally honest, I feel like something is already happening. And here's why. For the last few days, there have been crazy reports of dense, thick fog in many states all over America, in addition to the UK. Now, this is not your regular fog, because a lot of people have been reporting that they have been seeing some weird type of mist coming out of the sky with this fog, okay? In addition to that, there have been 4 plane crashes, y'all, within the last 5 days, okay? 3 of those plane crashes occurred within the last 24 hours. You had one on Christmas Day in Kazakhstan, and then within the last 24 hours, you had one in South Korea, Nova Scotia, as well as Norway. In addition to that, y'all, so many people have been reporting this weird sickness, whereas though they're having muscle soreness, sore throat, body aches, nausea, vomiting, dizziness, the whole 9, and they said that this sickness had just been coming out of nowhere. I don't know about you, but I feel like something big is happening or about to happen, and these people just are not telling us.
Just recently, Florida issued an air quality alert, advising residents to take precautions as the fog continues to spread.
All right, so it's crazy foggy right now. But that's not the weird part, okay? Like, number one, it's weird because as it gets later in the day, fog should lighten, dissipate, and it's really not. But the weirdest part is the taste and smell. It smells like after you set off a bunch of fireworks, and like the taste of the air is, I mean, the only word I can think of is toxic. It's super weird, and so I'm going for my walk, and it's kind of worrying me a little bit. Let me know if you guys are experiencing something like that. That's weird. Yeah, I mean, it smells not right. And I'm 41. I've been through fog. This is something different. Let me know if you guys are experiencing something like that.
Is there something going on with this fog and then people getting sick? Because hear me out. About 4 or 5 days ago, I was on TikTok and one of my friends had posted that there had been fog in her area for the last 3 to 4 days before that. And she was talking about how it is there in the morning and lasts all day into the night, and it hasn't like gone away in 3 to 4 days. And I was like, that's weird. I wonder if she lives anywhere near me, because I'm in southeast Nebraska and it had been doing exactly that for the last 3 to 4 days here as well. So I go in her comments, and no, she's not from here. I believe she said she was from Houston or something. But then I look at her other comments, and people from all over the United States are talking about they have also experienced fog morning all the way to night for the last 3 to 4 days before this as well. And I commented and I was like, that's strange. Like, how do I come into somebody's comment section and people from Pennsylvania and Houston and southeastern Nebraska and Colorado are all experiencing this fog morning to night, doesn't go away for the last 3 to 4 days, and we are geographically in very different areas? That's strange. Didn't really think much of it, right? Other than that. Then a while, like the next day, I'm scrolling and I see somebody else talk about this. And so I go into their comment section. Again, now people, Oregon, Florida, like all over the place are saying that they've experienced this exact same thing. I understand it's cold and flu season, whatever, this could be just a weird coincidence, but now I'm seeing a lot of my friends and people that I'm, follow and stuff on social media talking about being sick, this red sore throat, really bad. I myself have been under the weather for the last 5 days. Nothing severe, nothing like what other people are reporting, but like a scratchy throat. You can kind of hear it in my voice. Just kind of more tired and things like that. And I just don't know. It's just strange. It's just strange. The fog itself was strange. I even thought it was strange just when I thought it was just here in southeastern Nebraska where I am. When it wouldn't leave for 3 to 4 days, I was like, that is strange. And then I start seeing all these people on social media talking about they're all over the country and they're experiencing the same kind of fog. Makes you think.
Could the fog be hiding more than meets the eye? Is it part of a larger cover-up? Theories range from
Hey, any of y'all that's still in the States, put in the chat, any of y'all that's still watching, put in the chat, have y'all experienced anything with this fog? Because you got these people talking about they taste something in the air. I'm like, what the heck? I ain't never tasted air. What do that taste like? They said they smell, like mercury or something. It was something they said they smelled.
Metal.
Metal, yeah.
They say they smelling metal. Taste. They say the air tastes like metal.
That's crazy.
It got a metallic smell and taste.
That's crazy. Metallic, metallic. Damn near like a bloody taste or something.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Like a copper type kind of taste. My man say it's like fire after the 4th of July, fireworks and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
And then people just started getting sick. Then they got the bird flu cracking. Now we should have put some bird flu stuff up in here. Now they talking about everybody getting sick with the bird flu. Remember they killed all them birds a few years ago?
Yeah.
They killed over 6 million birds in one
farm or
something like that.
Yeah.
And then the farm started blowing up, burning up and stuff like that. They started killing off the chickens.
Yeah.
Talking about for bird flu. Yeah, we had to put them down.
Man, there's so much going on over there up under these people, man. Like you say, anybody that's in the chat or that's watching this, you still in the States, put your experience. Like if y'all experienced anything, that's chit chat. Let's talk some junk about this. This crazy. It's crazy. Like people thinking, there's a lot of people out here that still sleep to the bull crap that goes on over there and thinking like it's just fog. It's just fog. I never seen fog smell or taste like something. So yeah. Somebody, interact with us, put something in there. Let's see what's going on, what y'all experience is.
Hey, I ain't experienced nothing.
What, somebody said that?
No, I'm just saying. No, man, but before we move on, this super important though, because even it's crazy, man, because I know a lot of people thinking like, man, ain't nothing going on with the fog. They ain't doing it. Man, listen, I know it's still people out there that think like that after everything that just happened to us from 2020 all the way up until 2024, 23, 24.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, ain't no conspiracies out here doing
Right,
this.
right.
Then they knocked down the Georgia Guidestones. Remember, the Georgia Guidestones told you to plan what they planned on doing. They blew them up.
The population.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but anyway.
Yeah, and then what the sister say? Planes crashing within 24 hours.
Right.
China, what was it was other two, I forgot the other two places, but that's a lot of people to be crashing.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, man, hey. It's something going on, man. It's something going on. Folks better wake up. This ain't the time to be over there enjoying the plantation no more. Master tired of his service now. He ready to knock him off. So, hey, get up out the way. There's something going on.
Cover-up? Theories range from natural phenomena.
Lots of cancellations and delays at San Diego International right now.
So the National Weather Service issued a dense fog advisory. That's going to be in effect until 10 a.m. for coastal areas.
Theories range from natural phenomena to unexplained activities. Yet the silence from officials grows louder.
Why is everybody getting sick right now? Am I tweaking? Because a lot of people got flu-like symptoms, but it ain't the flu. A lot of people got COVID-like symptoms, but it ain't COVID. I'm a little bit confused as to what's this sickness going around. And I saw a guy make a video on here yesterday talking about how back in the 1800s, every time a really crazy fog came, sickness, or they said pestilence, followed up behind a very, very crazy fog. And so I'm wondering if the fog has anything to do with people being sick. Because listen, I haven't been sick in 2 years, okay? And so I'm trying to stay away from everybody, but if they just putting a sickness into the air, they trying to get me, they trying to catch me. And so it's just weird, man. A lot of people are sick. A lot of people say that this sickness is going around, like weird coughing, chest pains, headaches, body aches, very much so flu-like symptoms, mucus, stuffiness, all these different things, sore throat. Like, I'm a little confused as to, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. But a lot of people say it could be because of the fog. It really could. And so ain't no running from the fog. It's in the air. But it's so weird how in the 1800s they said that what follows a very crazy or a very dense fog has always been a really big pestilence, or has always been crazy pestilence. I don't know. Y'all tell me.
Hey, this message is going out to anybody that's in the fog. If you have any electrical testing equipment like a voltmeter or anything like that, you can test if there's electricity in that fog. I'd love to know. Also, anybody that has any biometric testing equipment, test that fog, see what's in it. Let's get some information. Hit me back, comment down below. Let's get some information to the people.
So does anybody else just feel like they should be walking around wearing a fucking gas mask? Like, what is happening in the UK at the minute with the weather? Because all this fog has been here for about 5 days now, and it is literally not budging. And I have never seen a fog like this, what stayed for longer than 5 days, will not dissipate whatsoever. And I've woke up today with a sore throat. It's obviously the shit that we're breathing in, because I don't feel like this is a normal fog. This is some type of chemical fog. And we all know that they fucking hate us and they want us ill and poorly. And what better way to do it than affecting our air pollution with this shit that they're fucking spraying. I don't even know what it is. But yeah, this fog is not normal. And I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but if you've got a white car, the fucking car doesn't stay white for any longer than a day. Right, look at all this. I went and got this car cleaned 5 days ago. Look at that. That's not normal. I've never known my car to be so dirty. after washing it 5 days after.
Look, they're spraying. See all that line? That's them. And the drone is way out there.
You see what they're spraying? It's falling down.
Yeah, it's falling down. I know, it's falling down.
What is it?
I don't know. See, the drone's out there. I'm pointing at it. I know you probably can't see it, but what they're spraying is falling on us. Can you please explain that to us, please? Government, they're spraying stuff and it's falling on us.
And over in Manchester, UK, the fog is equally out of control.
Explain to me why in Manchester we've had nothing but fog for 4 days now. 4 days in a row. Normally, just behind these buildings, I can see for miles out of my window, but I haven't been able to see past these buildings here, barely seeing this main road since the 23rd of December. It's now the 27th. And I know what fog is, and I've seen fog before, but I don't think ever in my life I have seen fog like this, like a blanket covering for 4 days in a row.
Oh, there's an orb there. No strobe pattern or nothing. I've been watching it for a minute. Super dense fog tonight. Just goes to show you how bright that thing is. No strobe on there. Just like a bright orb flying over right now.
And in Tampa Bay, Florida, the fog shows no sign of lifting.
It's about 3 a.m. in Tampa Bay, Florida. Yes, we had a shit ton of fog. Had 6 nights in a row. I just stepped outside right now. I'm going to show you what this is. I've lived here about a decade. I've never seen fog. This is a really thick, dense fog of its own. Oh, we got Mr. Orb up there still. He's not going anywhere. He's just hanging out. Yeah, that's his buddy over there. What's up, dude? But look at this, man. There you go. It's not normal fog, guys. It's not fog. That is water vapor with particulates. That's why it's so heavy and it's floating along the ground. I've seen the patterns in the clouds that came by right after the fog. Earlier, it was the fog, and then it was a scattered, looked like almost like stratus clouds, but you could see a waveform going across the clouds. So, and finish off. Good night, Mr. Orb.
Have y'all been seeing these videos of that supposed fog that's been rolling out across the entire world? I don't know about y'all, but I don't buy it. I was thinking to myself, why would these people want to block out the sun? I mean, they could literally create this fog like at the snap of their fingers. And then something came to me. What is the best way to control people? Obviously, it's by controlling their emotions and their mind, right? So I was thinking, what nutrients do the sun give us? And then I found out that not getting enough sun can literally cause depression.
So you guys, I'm a little late talking about this, but I wanted to say something because I've been seeing a lot of videos like on YouTube and stuff about the fog. Now, I live in Seattle, and so I haven't been seeing as much fog as I think you guys on the East Coast have been seeing, or like in Texas, I think it was really bad. But on Christmas, we had this weird rain, and it didn't seem like regular rain. Like it was raining a lot, but there was this weird mist in the rain. And one of the things I saw in this YouTube video was people, well, basically they were just showing TikTok videos, but people showing the mist, like this weird mist in the fog. I would love to hear if anyone else has anything to add about this weird fog that's been, I think, in England, America, all over the place. Some people think there's something in the fog and that the fog isn't normal, that we should be using air masks or something to protect ourselves. It's kind of scary.
Has the fog finally reached the mountains of Colorado? You know, I felt so blessed
after seeing all these videos on TikTok about the fog. And here's what's even more insane is that the new year of 2023 moving into 2024, the same exact thing happened when I was living in Tennessee. And even then, I thought something was weird about it because it doesn't look like normal fog. It looks like there's tiny particles within it. And I felt pretty blessed, to be honest, because the fog never reached where I live. I live about 8,000 feet elevated in the Colorado Rocky Mountains, and the fog never reached us. In fact, even today, when I was driving to work, it didn't reach us at all. It was only when I was driving into work today that I literally saw a thick layer of fog as I went down the mountain to go into where I work. In fact, this was my drive to work this morning after the fog hit. You couldn't see anything. Now, I don't know for sure if this is the same type of fog because I do know that we tend to live in the clouds up here, which means there are cloud formations that are literally a part of our atmosphere when you're this high up. But this doesn't feel like that. This doesn't feel like that. It kind of feels like that, but then when you think about the fact that it's, I don't know, almost 10:30 in the morning, that seems very odd to me, especially because yesterday it wasn't so hot. Yes, it got a little warmer than normal, but it wasn't hot. It was still very chilly yesterday. There's no reason why this fog should be here right now. So, I'm proper pissed. I hope I don't get sick again.
Something strange is going on here, folks. With this weird fog that everyone's seeing in different parts of the United States, over in the UK, where it's just been lingering for 4 days. Is this potentially that smart dust technology, nano-sized particles of RFID chips that they did research into since the 90s? And are they rolling it out right now?
As this mysterious fog continues to spread, one thing is clear. We must stay vigilant. What do you think is causing the fog? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for updates. Stay safe, stay curious, and keep watching the skies. The fog may obscure our sight, but the truth is always within reach.
All right. We out. Yeah, buddy. Man, hey, that fog. Being over there in America, man, hey, it's like you almost gonna receive them plagues. You have no choice. Whether if you think you're up under the hedge of the Most High or not, you have no choice because He said, "Come up out of her, my people, and be not partakers of her sin, and receive none of her plagues." That was a specific order to not receive them plagues by coming out of her. But as you sit there, you're gonna get them plagues. Like the brother said back in the 1800s, he was talking about a mysterious fog and people getting sick from it. Well, hey, it's no different from now. And then you got these follicles in this fog. Like you just dusted a mat or something in the middle of the street, and all you see is follicles coming up. What do you think that is? A lot of people don't understand or know about these things. It's a such thing called smart dust, or ain't that what it is? Smart dust.
I think so. Yeah, smart dust.
Yeah. Smart dust. It's a I forgot exactly what technology it is. Dang, it's on the tip of my tongue. But anyway, smart dust is a way of getting information without having to get close to anybody. And when these follicles get in your body, what you think it's doing? It's collecting information for a particular reason, and it's sending radio frequencies back to whatever tower or whatever software, wherever it got to go. So, I mean, it's just guess that could be what it is, but it's amazing how this stuff in the air and people getting sick and all this stuff. I done seen stuff where people talk about they go outside for 60 seconds and they sick.
Mm-hmm.
This stuff getting in your system. Like, let's see what smart dust is, so people can understand this stuff. We're gonna see what is this smart dust. I think it's made by DARPA, what is it? DARPA?
Or the military agency.
Yeah.
Wow.
DARPA. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, DARPA.
Yeah. See, a lot of people don't know about this stuff. But hey, praise the Most High, we here to help.
So here we go right here. This smart dust. What you want, a Wikipedia?
You can go to Wikipedia. Yeah.
All right. Wikipedia, smart dust. Let me read this real quick. Smart dust is a system of many tiny micro electromechanical systems, such as sensors, robots, or other devices that can detect, for example, light, temperature, vibration, magnetism, or chemicals. They are usually operated on a computer network wirelessly and are distributed over some area to perform tasks.
Now you seen all those follicles. Hey, who knows? Because it was over an area.
Usually sensing through radio frequency identification.
RFID.
Without an antenna of much greater size, the range of tiny smart dust communication devices is measured in a few millimeters, and they may be vulnerable to electromagnetic disablement and destruction by microwave exposure.
So these things track you through light. Go back up. Like the first little paragraph right there. Mm-hmm. It tracks through light, heat, body temperature, things of that nature. So it don't make, it's crazy. Like all these follicles is in that air, because it don't make no sense you having all this fog, but yeah, it's follicles in the air. I never even seen that like that. It don't even make sense. So who knows? It could be this. And now we about to show you where this smart dust thing come from. Come on.
Design and engineering. The concepts for smart dust emerged from a workshop at RAND in 1992 and a series of DARPA.
Series of who?
DARPA. ISAT studies in the mid 1990s due to the potential military applications of the technology. The work was strongly influenced by work at UCLA
and where else?
And the University of Michigan.
Oh, Michigan.
During that period, as well as science fiction authors Stanislaw Lem in the novels Invincible in 1964 and Peace on Earth in 1985, Neil Stevenson and Werner Vinge. The first public presentation of the concept by that name was at the American Vacuum Society meeting in Anaheim in 1996.
Man, hey, this stuff crazy. Like it sound like they doing some military action on people. Like when y'all get the chance, man, look up DARPA. Look and see why that's so important to understand, and then you'll understand it's smart dust.
And
stuff
somebody
too.
said smart dust in that video, didn't they?
They did.
Somebody said that.
One of the white lady, I think it was. Yep, if I'm not mistaken.
They did say smart dust going on, and that's crazy because then you start to get the particles inside your body by breathing them in, and like it said, it can cause.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Right up here where it was talking about it says it has light. What it says, it can detect, for example, light, temperature, vibration, magnetism, or chemicals. You know what I'm saying? What make you think they can't cause, sickness and illness?
Exactly. And then it would make you think it can't detect you because you got temperature, body temperature, light, magnetism, energy, chemical, like it's all vibration. Exactly. That's all the people. So what makes you think that couldn't be that in the air over there? It's no coincidence that all these little follicles is floating around.
Right.
And like you say, people wonder why they're getting sick because you got all this foreign stuff inside you. Millions of little follicles in you from out of nowhere. But they talking about a fog, then they say these drones and all this stuff. Man, hey, come up out of her, my people. Receive none of her plagues.
Is there a new global pandemic scheduled for 2025? Is it?
Hey, it sound like they building up to it, ain't it? Trying to make people seem they sick. They gotta, hey. It sound like it, bruh.
We're gonna try to play this straight from here.
Mhm.
You want to go there now?
Yeah. Yep. So now what we're gonna do? We're gonna go into the next part of this segment, and it's called Operation Popeye. And what it's explaining is it just give a little history of these mysterious fogs and where it come from. Well, a lot of times what they use it for. Give a little history of these things so people can understand what's going on right now in their areas.
Mm-hmm.
Like the brothers and sisters were saying in the video, we see that they spraying stuff in the clouds. You can see it falling to the ground. Da, 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 da. Well, we're gonna see in this video the same type of situation, and maybe people can get an idea of what could be going on in their life right now. So yeah, you can go ahead and
Let me
slide
make
to
sure
the
I got
side.
this right over here, because you already know.
During a pivotal time in the Vietnam War, the United States used state-of-the-art technology in a secret attempt to change the weather. Operation Popeye is believed to be the first time in history that a government tried to manipulate the weather for a military advantage. 1954, the division of Vietnam. North Vietnam believed in the unification of the country under communist rule, while the South, supported by the US, was mostly anti-communist. Several years after the divide, the North developed the Ho Chi Minh Trail, a secret network of roads, bunkers, and tunnels stretching over thousands of miles to transport troops and supplies. This left South Vietnam and its allies at a disadvantage. American efforts to bomb the trail were unsuccessful. So in 1967, the United States secretly launched Operation Popeye, a daring attempt to prolong the monsoon season by making it rain more than usual. For 5 years, the U.S. Air Force flew more than 2,000 secret missions during the rainy seasons. Planes released silver iodide into the clouds to increase the amount of precipitation produced, a technique known as cloud seeding. The U.S. government hoped that increased rainfall would slow the North's movement and provide cover for U.S. military advances. But in 1972, journalist Seymour M. Hersh exposed Operation Popeye to the public. Within a few days, the United States stopped the operation. However, the public was still angered by the government's attempt to alter the weather. As a result of Operation Popeye, the U.S. joined other nations in signing the Environmental Modification Treaty in 1977, pledging never to use the weather as a weapon again. In the end, the true impact of Operation Popeye remains unknown, as no environmental data was ever collected. What can be learned?
If y'all paying attention, the brother exposed this Operation Popeye, not because what they was doing in Vietnam, but what it was for, which was to manipulate the weather. It was weather manipulation. And at that time, it was to extend the monsoon season because they was warring with these people in Vietnam, and the way the Vietnam people was getting them, America couldn't do nothing with it. So they tried to flood them out and mess up the land so they couldn't get their artillery. So with that being said, what's going on back in the States is it sounds like the same thing. They manipulating the weather to extend something so it can make it seem like something is going on that's really not going on. For example, everybody's getting sick more than usual, quote unquote. They extending this. That's what it sounds like. Now so many people about to be at the hospital. They about to have all these videos again. And hey, is there a new global pandemic scheduled for 2025? That hey, it sounds like they jumping off early.
And it's crazy what you're saying, because if you can look at the temperature that was going on, we check the temperature and see what's going on around the world. You're gonna see later on that a lot of these things is already, a lot of these illnesses and sicknesses is going on rampant all over the world. Well, especially in one area.
Yeah.
The same area, low key. The same area, low key, that it had happened in last time in 2019, 2020.
Yeah.
Same area, no.
So I'm glad you brought that out. I sure forgot about that. The same areas. Yeah. All praises, man. That's true. The same areas that it started off last time, 2019, 2020, like I said, it's the same areas that starting off now. We're gonna get to that soon too. We out here in the bush, we got African bugs crawling all over the place. We don't know what that is.
Hey, tell us if y'all hear echo or any issues within the broadcast as well. Let us know. We about to go back to the video.
Learned from Operation Popeye about changing the natural environment for a military advantage.
Military advantage.
Yeah, for a military advantage.
Change the environment for military advantage.
Exactly, for a military advantage. They told you what it is.
Now, why would the military want to do that to civilians, quote unquote? We're not saying that's what they're doing, but hey, there's no coincidence.
Yeah, why would they want to do that to the civilians?
Why would they?
You know, that's a great question.
If anybody got some conversation on that question, put it in the chat. Let's talk. Why do you think the military want to do that to civilians? Especially if they supposed to be your civilians, like people you're supposed to protect and serve.
What if the military is paid for or paid off? That branch of the military, what if they paid off? You know what I'm saying? By I'm gonna say big pharma. Yeah, what they call big pharma. You know what I'm saying? Why? Right. Because getting the people sick does what for big pharma?
Make that pain. Poison people even more. Pump this in your body. Take this pill.
Can you say jab? Hey, what was it? Pfizer.
Yeah.
Johnson & Johnson.
Hey. Yeah.
AstraZeneca.
Yeah. Yeah.
Derma,
what is it? Moderna?
Moderna.
Yeah, Moderna.
Moderna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Hey.
Big pharma.
Big pharma, big money.
Hey. Y'all know what we mean by jab. A lot of us was brought up in the hood with a lot of them addicts. They got strong off theirs though. They weakening those.
I was a little kid. I wasn't that close, brother. But no, for real, man, this is a real topic.
Yeah.
This is real life right here, because I know a lot of people thinking like, nah, we just came out of the COVID. We just came out of it. Nah. Man, your boy Billy Gates of hell. Don't you know what he just said?
Yeah.
Don't you know what he been saying?
For years. Before this even happened.
And then after it happened.
And then again when it happened.
He ain't never changed his tune.
How this brother got so much information? Who is you?
Who what brother?
Let me say that again.
He ain't no brother.
How does Nephilim,
this hellion.
Yeah.
He a hellion.
How do he have so much information to know these things? Why do people go to him asking him questions, interviewing him? They say, you want to hide it from a nigga, put it in a book. It's also, you want to hide it from a nigga, put it right in front of him.
Right in front of him.
They tell you right in front of you, and Negro still want him, F that nigga, he ain't good. Bro, he telling you what he gonna do to you. That's why they can do it though, because people
in agreement.
Exactly, in agreement.
You in agreement.
So what they gotta hide? Just like they say, Satan don't have to hide himself no more. Neither do his dominions.
Minions. He taught the minions.
All right, minions. Yeah. My bad. I just thought about that.
I ain't gonna laugh at you no more.
But check this out. The brother
I gotta figure out the name of that. Not right now. Just you can keep on talking.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man. Who is this dude? How do we have so much information for people to even go to him for questioning like this? This dude started off with making microchips and Xboxes.
Man.
Computer towers and stuff. Now he the man to go to for information.
He a geek. You know, me and my wife earlier, we was talking about what's the difference between a nerd and a geek, right? A geek and a nerd ain't the same, because you can have a nerd who can be technical and understand some things, but he ain't geeky. He don't act like a geek. Man, Bill Gates a geek. Why ain't nobody beat his ass? Why ain't nobody whooped on that geek, man? You know what I'm saying?
Somebody plugging, somebody connected.
Ain't he a geek? He a nerd and a geek. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
he should have got whooped on a long time ago, man. But here go the video you was looking for.
Yeah, for sure.
Take it to the top real quick.
This video basically, listen to what he's gonna say. They're gonna ask him a particular question about the next go round of these sicknesses. This They're gonna basically ask him about the second round of 2020, and he gonna give a particular answer, and then it's something key he gonna say in here. Y'all pay real close attention what he's saying here about the jab.
And this for all our people out there that think we just be talking and we conspiracy theory. Let me tell you something. You should have threw that conspiracy theory thing out the well. You should have threw the theory thing out the window when the Tony Roney coronavirus hit. You should have threw the theory part out. Yeah, it's a conspiracy. Yeah. It's definitely because a conspiracy. It's been a conspiracy. But the thing is, what y'all laughing at?
I was just looking at that. Probably want to say boo in there.
But you stupid. But the thing is, man, y'all done messed me up, man.
There's conspiracy theory.
But the thing is, a conspiracy. Look at all of these different DARPAs and all of these people working together against people.
Yeah.
They quick to scream out conspiracy theorists. No, take the theorists off. And just say it's a conspiracy because that's what it is. Yeah. Coronavirus ain't teach y'all nothing.
Yeah. And then if it's proven, it's no longer a theory.
Exactly.
It was proven in 2020 that it was gonna happen. Like, is that still a theory? Like, let's not be too ignorant. Let's not dumb ourselves down because of what we think can't happen to where we at.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not be dumb to this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer a theory.
I think they laughing because you said dominions.
That's probably what it is. Yeah. Hey, I told you on the last podcast, I speak with an impediment. Man, I thought I picked it in the mirror. Let me stop.
Hey, it's flowing better now. You know what I'm saying? Because now we done switch. See what I'm saying? You switch this part up.
You get more into it.
Yeah, it can flow. Tell us if there's any echo for real. If you hear any echo, I don't think it's gonna be, but just let us know.
Bill, how confident are you that we as a global community will deal with the next pandemic better?
Well, he ready to look. He ready to tell you.
I gotta rewind that part,
yeah,
bro.
for sure. He loaded himself up just to tell you, hey, we coming to attack y'all. Well,
let's get back to
we're
that.
coming.
Hey, but look at the lady asked the important question, what you just said. She said, how confident are you, Bill?
Yeah, we ready to prepare for the next pandemic.
He said, how confident? She said, how confident? Let's see how confident Bill is. All right, thanks.
Are you that we as a global community will deal with the next? How confident are you that we as a global community will deal with the next pandemic better?
Well, there were a lot of people in 2015 after the Ebola epidemic who were talking about what needed to be done. And in this pandemic, the countries that had some exposure to SARS-CoV-1 were amongst the outliers. So Australia is a true outlier. They orchestrated diagnostics.
Did he just call somebody a liar?
That's what it sounds
Did
like.
he just called Australia a liar?
Well, hey, there's more than one liar, Bill.
Man. But you see how smug he is too? He ain't even answering the question directly.
Yeah.
So we already know what the scriptures say when, hey, if you let your yea be your yea and your nay be nay. Anything else is what?
Sin.
No, it's deception.
You're
a deceiver. Mm-hmm. You're a deceiver. You're trying to deceive me, man. And
that's what the well was for.
You know,
so you preparing that. Yeah.
I'm gonna say yeah, but in my way. I'm confident.
Yeah.
They executed quarantine policies and they have a death rate in a different league than the other rich countries. I mean, just utterly different. And everybody had the capability to do that. They, have less PCR machines than other rich countries. It wasn't something. They had more travelers coming in from China than other countries. So hopefully, given the so many nations.
And now, you see how you threw it on China that fast? Mm-hmm. Well, Australia, they got more Chinese people coming in more than any other country.
Mm-hmm.
So he basically said this is why people are getting sick because of the Chinese people.
Yeah.
So who was getting sick when the slave ships came over? Where them sickness come from? It wasn't Chinese people.
It was them, right?
Exactly. So don't try that goofy junk. Don't listen to these deceivers, man. These deceivers are the ones who bringing these germs and bacteria and viruses and whatever else in. I'm trying to watch my words. You know, YouTube's so sensitive now. And everybody, this conversation was from 2022, and they talking about the next Plandemic.
2022 was when the coronavirus was supposed to be starting to finish.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be finishing up, ending. And he come on here talking about, there's another one coming, but don't go to China. I mean, he just threw China in there, right?
Throw it in there real quick.
And then what you see all over the news right now, China.
Yep.
We're gonna get to that. You're gonna see you see China all over the news.
Negative things, not just the millions of deaths and the economic toll, but the lack of schooling, depression, overdose deaths. I mean, it's hard to make the entire list. As you say, for men, more men died.
Why he ain't just saying yes or no? Why he ain't saying, yeah, we gonna have one? I'm telling you, cause why he ain't just being straight up?
Because he got built up to his magic.
He working his magic.
He working his magic.
He do look like a little geek, like Harry Potter or something.
He do though. You see the lady right next to him, right there. She look like I could have died.
Man, she probably back there stewing the pot with him. She a witch too.
Most definitely.
For women, more women had unacceptable burdens thrust onto them. So the cost of being ready for the next pandemic is not super large. It's not like climate change where 10 trillion, 20 trillion, these are big numbers. Global surveillance capability would cost like $1 billion a year. The R&D that we need to do to get magic vaccines and diagnostics and
to get what?
Hey, he said magic.
That's what I thought he said. Wait a minute, let's go on.
Vax.
He said to get magic vaccine. Is that what he said?
Magic vax.
Magic vaccines.
What's so magic about it?
He said magic vaccine. Is that what he said?
I think that's what he said.
Y'all keep on taking these medicines and pharmaceuticals that these people is pumping out. Keep on taking them.
Yeah.
He ain't slip. That was not a slip of the tongue when he said magic vaccine.
Yeah.
Because what you think those concoctions are when they putting these things together, they putting DNA from baby embryos. They putting monkey skin in the vaccines. Yeah. What kind of mess is that? That's a witch's brew that they pumping up into your body. He said exactly what he wanted to say.
And when you said that, that's true with the witch's brew or whatever. Because remember, we used to watch them old cartoons. They stirring up the green pot. You got a monkey arm hanging out of it and stuff like that. They used to just be throwing all types. The same dang old thing. But remember, you asked, like, why he got to be so just say yay, yay, or nay, nay. Because he had to build up to this. I got to think of the smoothest way to say the magic fact.
And he wanted to he said magic on purpose. He wanted everybody to know exactly what this is. So it went over a lot of people's head, but it ain't like he didn't say it.
Yeah.
He told you exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey. That magic vac coming to a state near you real soon. Well, it's already there. Tell you the truth. I meant to do research. How long it take to
it's on you. It's on you. He put the ball in your court. That's why they got to tell you these things. So you can make a conscious decision on whether you want to accept what they're giving or not. He told you it's a magic vaccine. He told us all that. Mm-hmm. He said we're trying to get these magic vaccines out there. Mm-hmm. Magic was not a mistake. That was not a slip of the tongue.
Magic definition.
Like $1 billion a year. The R&D that we need to do to get magic vaccines and diagnostics and therapeutics, that's less than 100 billion over the next decade. So, if we're rational, yes, the next time we'll catch it early.
He didn't just call the vaccine magic. He called everything else magic too. Yeah. What did he say? Diagnostics,
everything.
Everything he called magic, not just the vaccine. Let's go back just a second, just to hear that again.
In a year, the R&D that we need to do to get magic vaccines and diagnostics and therapeutics.
diagnostics and therapeutics. All of their medicines is witchcraft and sorcery. All of it. The diagnostics machines, all the way up to the therapeutics, everything. He just told you. He said magic vaccines, diagnostics, and therapeutics.
And what do diagnostics do? Tell you what somebody need to fix an issue.
It's diagnosis, yeah.
So
all of
what you think
magic.
that smart dust was? To read your frequencies so they can tell you what they need to put the diagnostics. Exactly. That's why the smart dust came out. If anybody is wondering, like, what's the purpose of that? That's why. So they can get the diagnostics.
We're going to get the definition of magic just in case a lot of y'all don't just think it's Disney. A lot of y'all think it's Disney. So we're going to get the definition of that once this video is finished.
You know, that's less than 100 billion over the next decade. So, you know, if we're rational, yes, the next time we'll catch it early and it won't go global like it did this time.
Hey, but did you hear it? But did y'all hear that though?
I think they heard it.
Yeah, what I'm saying though, because
Did y'all listen?
he said these things are preventative measures as far as him getting the diagnostics, the therapeutics, and the vaccine out, the magic vaccine, right?
Yeah.
He said these things are preventative measures, basically, because that's what he said. Hopefully, if we do a good job in this, the stuff won't spread.
Yeah.
In other words, well, from what I get from that, if we get these vaccines and these people who's sick, we put them down. We ain't got to worry about no spray.
Doing that extra job. You might not have to lock it down again.
Man.
Get people out of their comfort zone. We got to make people uncomfortable to get some order. We have to do some order from chaos. Chaos out of order. How I go again?
Order from chaos.
Order from chaos. That's what it sounds like. They. Once again, don't nobody know what that is, look it up again. Order from chaos. It's a Latin term.
Now, which one of these definitions do you want to know?
Special power.
Quality, yeah, man. And we pulling this stuff out, man. Because we want people to really understand, man. Look, these people is not what you think they is, man. They keep putting, I don't even know why they keep putting Bill Gates on stage. and then how can he even have a platform to say anything with all the people he done killed?
Man.
Allegedly.
Children.
Right? He shouldn't even be able to speak nowhere. Man. He shouldn't be able to walk nowhere.
Yeah. Look up the Bill and Melinda Foundation. See what they be doing. And it ain't helping nobody. They come over to Africa and be poking everybody in sight. They just walk around like whoopee cushions. They just be poking everybody.
For real. And sterilizing women.
Yeah.
Sterilizing women, man, all over, what was that, Kenya?
Yep.
All them women that was and India and Kenya. Bill Gates, his foundation went over there with their vaccines, talking about preventing pregnancies and things of that sort. Done shot these girls up, man. These women have never had babies. See, it's all about depopulation for these people, and it's really about depopulation of our people.
Yeah.
That's what it's really about.
That's why they only go to certain areas. Well, why that dude ain't going around? Cyprus, Russia. He talk about Chinese people. I ain't seen him over there either shooting up nobody.
Over there in China? He ain't over there.
But he said, trying to say like they the sick, they this, that. No.
He going where our people are.
Most definitely.
He going where our people are.
With that magic vac crap.
And not saying that no other nations hadn't been affected by these vaccines, that because of course you're gonna have some casualties. They understand that.
Yeah.
But the war is against those who fear the Most High and keep His commandments.
Most definitely.
What? Not fear the Most High, who had a testimony in Christ and those that keep His commandments, and those are from His people.
Yeah.
From the woman's seed. That's who the war is against, our people. See, y'all don't understand that. But we break that down on our Sabbaths.
Yeah.
But what that say there, this is the definition of magic. We got a few definitions here. This first one, these is like sugar-coated definitions. I don't like these right here, man.
Get that origin.
Let's get the real definition from the online. Let's go to online etymology. Let's try this real quick, y'all.
Yeah, because it's a reason why he used these words.
Yeah. And see, they try to hide words every so often with these new dictionaries that come out.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy. The words, man. These words got power to it. They know that. That's why they say that stuff. And like I say, they had it in different they come out with 57 different dictionaries a year.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go search. They talk about the Bible was rewritten. No, the dictionary was. Shoot. It's the same word, but you gotta keep redefining it for. But yeah, he used that word for a reason, though, that magic joint. We gonna find it.
Magic.
Oh yeah, Trey. We gonna get it, Trey.
Magic as a noun, right?
Mm-hmm.
From the 1400s. Art of influencing or predicting events and producing marvels using hidden natural forces, also supernatural art.
Look, it said predicting events.
And that's what he doing. That's what they asked. That's why the lady asked him, how
out.
confident are you?
Yeah. So right? He had to predict the event and using hidden natural forces.
It say also supernatural art, especially the art of controlling the actions of spiritual or superhuman beings. From Old French magical. From late Latin, magis, sorcery, magic. From Greek, magique, presumably with technique, feminine of magicos, magical. This is from magos, one of the members of the learned and priestly class, a borrowing of Old Persian magush, which is possibly from pi root, whatever that means. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that means. But then you got black magic down here. This wild. I ain't never read this verse right, or this definition. It says black magic is from the sense of black as the color of sin. The term might have developed as a translation of mid-Latin Negromatia, but it is also possible the 1570s black magic is recorded as translating whatever that say Madcarum Nancy.
They say see necromancy.
See necromancy. Okay, but it's crazy though when you go up here to sorcery.
Hold up, what white magic say? What?
White magic, it says, is attested by the 1610s, used synonymously with Thurgia. Thurgy. What is Thurgy? Mm-hmm. Man, we discovering some stuff today. White magic. Thurgy, from the late divine work of miracle, magic, sorcery from Theos. It's no different. Yeah. A god. All right, so it's no different as the other magic. White magic, black magic, it's all magic. All right, but let's check this out right here because we have sorcery. Right. Let's do sorcery. Let's go to sorcery. Since magic is sorcery, because this is what Bill Gates is dealing with.
That magic vac.
The magic vaccine. All right, sorcery, witchcraft, magic, enchantment, act of instance of sorcery, supernatural state of affairs, seemingly magical works. And this is why he called that vaccine magical, because it's magical works. Exactly. It's sorcery.
Exactly.
It says from Old French sorcery, from sorcier, sorcerer, wizard, from medieval
wizard.
Latin, wizard. Yeah.
He just said it. Geek. Harry Potter.
Yeah, he looked like a geek, didn't he? Like a Harry Potter, like a Dungeon and Dragon player. You know what I'm saying? It's a sorcerer, wizard, from medieval Latin sorterius, teller of fortunes, and that's what they just asked him.
Teller of fortune.
Mm-hmm. Yep. By lot, sorcerer, literally one who influences fate. One who influences fate. Now, influencing fate is huge because what do you use? You use witchcraft to influence fate.
Exactly.
Witchcraft, what? That which is brute. Because now you can sit up here and tell a lie, you predict something which is a lie, and push it on the people. The people run to go and get your solution. Yeah. Your solution is that which is brute. And you shoot them up, boom. Now you did what? You influence fate.
Exactly.
You influence someone's fortune.
Yeah.
You change, you know what I'm saying?
The
Sorcery.
outcome of a person's life or whatever.
Exactly. Exactly. Cause and effect. Exactly. From Latin, source, genitive, sortis, lot, fate, fortune. Yeah.
Source. What it say in Revelations about the? It say something about a sword when the scorpion sting or something.
No, but this is a different sword. This says
sorted. Oh,
this is different.
Yeah.
from
Okay.
that. Yeah. And look, hold on now. We ain't done with sorcerer. A conjurer of spirits.
There you have it. There you have it.
A conjurer of spirits. Because what is he doing with them vaccines? It's conjuring spirits. And see, y'all don't understand this. Those who can't see spiritually can't understand what's happening. All right. Let's do this real quick. All right. Let's do this real quick. Let's get pharmacy. Since we here. Since we here, let's get pharmacy. All right. So that some of y'all can understand where we going. All right. Now, late 14th century pharmacy, a medicine that rids the body of an excess of tumors, except blood. Also treatment with medicine. Theory of treatment with medicine from Old French pharmacy, a purgative, and directly from medieval Latin pharmacia, from Greek pharmakia, a healing or harmful medicine, a healing or poisonous herb, a drug, poisonous potion, magic.
Exactly.
Man, there we go right there.
There you go. Hey,
magic.
They shooting people up with potion, magic, poisonous potion. So people talking about, and it's sad that happened to you, folks. It ain't like we ain't got no, compassion for what happened to people in 2020, but this what happened with them. They were shot up with a poisonous potion. They were shot up with magic, and it destroyed our folks.
Man,
I remember during that time, folks, they were showing that junk on the news. Oh, they dying all over the streets of China or whatever.
Yeah, they was all falling on the ground and all that.
But when you talk to these people in China, we talk to them almost every day. What we do, they like, I ain't see that. These people said we talking to these people live time.
It was staged,
and they said we ain't see that. Y'all probably seen it on that green screen, but we don't see that. We here, we on the grounds here in China, and we don't see it. And then we talk to our people back in the States. We on the basketball court. Dudes ready to fight us. Oh, no, bro. My people died on this. Bro.
We ain't saying they ain't died.
We didn't.
We're not saying that.
We just saying they ain't died the way they showed you.
Exactly. They led you into a place by a lie. They used a lie, which was sorcery, to lead you into a place of fear so that you would run to them because they're the ones with the solution.
Exactly.
That's what they led you to. Why? It's about depopulation. Man, they're gonna take this one down, boy. We're gonna have to
That's why I'm trying to be careful with the V word. That's why
well,
I want to get them no.
They took that stuff down. They took them claws off. That V word, right? They took that stuff down. But what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to download this ASAP and put it on the other platform. Because they definitely gonna take this down. If not, I'll be surprised. But it's a drug, poisonous potion, magic potion, dye, raw material for physical or chemical processing. This is from Pharmacaeus, a preparer of drugs, a poisoner, a what?
Sorcerer.
A what?
Sorcerer.
A sorcerer.
These folks are sorcerers. Wizards and warlocks.
That's why he said a magic vaccine. That's exactly why he said it. From pharmacon, a drug, a poison, filter, charm, spell, enchantment. Your boy Billy Hell's Gates.
Yeah.
That's what we call him. Billy Hell's Gates. That's what he is. He's a child of Satan.
Yeah.
And I don't care how nobody feel about that.
You can't call him that, bro.
I don't care how nobody feel about that.
What make you better than him?
Hey man, y'all kick it with us in this chat, man. We in here. Talk to us
about
what just came out right there. We didn't even plan none of that.
No, I didn't. Nah.
It just went that way.
because of his well.
He should have never opened his mouth. Because what? He should have never. You should have never opened your mouth. Gates of hell.
Yeah.
You should have shut up. You should have shut up, man. Don't you understand the truth is in the earth right now?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And we ain't scared of y'all. Don't you know that? He don't know that. That geek don't know that.
Wow.
Ain't nobody put hands on the geek. And this ain't no threat. Ain't no threat. We peaceful people.
Yeah.
We peaceful people, but we understand the God that you got to answer to.
The judgment for every evil wickedness that's done.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. You just convicted yourself, sir.
Yeah, yeah. As soon as you said "well," we seen it right there. Well. See, what philosophy on the gravitation? What do they got to do with anything, bro?
Well,
hey, but like they asked him, what about the second go round? And he gave his little answer. So now we gonna get into a little simulation.
Hold on one second.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We gonna get into a little simulation just to show that they all are in cahoots with this. They all understand what's going on. What I mean by they all is the hierarchies. Those who's on that level or whatever, they all understand this catastrophic contagion. This is catastrophic. They understand this junk, man. That's why they can do these things. Like I say, like we said, they can put this in front of us, and our people don't even care. Our people still out there turning up, man. It's gonna come to a point like man, when we just talking about how they putting it in the food.
Yeah.
Because when enough people getting the jabby jab, now it's gonna be to the point they're gonna put it in that damn weed they smoking.
Here go the first one.
Yep.
2019.
I got that too. Yep.
So we can. Which one you want to do?
We can do the 25 since we.
I don't even remember this, but we about to show you something. Hopefully, because this thing is loading up slow once again.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll be able to bring that to y'all in a second. But,
yeah.
But yeah, man. Before the coronavirus happened in 2019, there was a simulation that was, and that simulation was called Event 201.
Yeah.
Event 201 was like it was a simulation of what would happen if there was a pandemic, right? So you wouldn't believe that right after the so-called first coronavirus, right? They did another simulation. Did y'all know about that? Because it's funny how eerily similar that Event 201, that first simulation that they did, was identical to what it was that we was going through.
That happened, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So there's another one. See, they came with another one right after the so-called first pandemic. Okay, so now we're gonna show you the video for that second one. That's why this brother here, he said catastrophic contagion. He didn't say that for just to be talking. All right, that's what they calling it, a catastrophic contagion.
And then it's no different that they make these movies called it too. If I'm not mistaken, it was a movie called Contagious.
Contagion.
It was a movie called
Outbreak.
Outbreak.
A movie called Contagion. Yeah.
It was a movie called Quarantine.
Yeah.
They put this junk, and guess who involved in this stuff too? Guess who got money in these movies? The Pentagon. Y'all can look that up. The Pentagon got money into these type of movies. And they tell the directors too that, look, we're gonna sponsor this or whatever we'll do, but let us go back and rewrite the script a little bit. It's
Oh, read that.
In October 2022, together with World Health Organizations and Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, we just said that, the center held its latest exercise, Catastrophic Contagion.
Now this is the second simulation right? They held one in 2019. This is the second one after the first pandemic, so-called, right?
And this the same year he just did that interview.
The same year he did the interview, 2022. Yeah. Look at the bottom down there. This is a fictional scenario. They made sure they put that there, right?
Remember what we said about sci-fi? They do that. They say it's sci-fi so people won't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
But was it believable in 2020?
Looking in hindsight, it was definitely believable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, who really believed in 2019 when we saw that outbreak? When we saw that outbreak in 2019 over there in Wuhan, who thought that was going to be all over the world?
It sure wasn't us.
Nobody thought that.
You had Negroes talking about, oh, that's a white man. What they say, that's a white man virus. Yeah. They ain't messing with niggas. A week later, they shut Detroit down.
Yeah.
California, New York, Florida,
Man.
Chicago, they shut it all down.
Man.
Like, Negroes, don't sit there and put your foot in your mouth, man.
Listen, y'all, we telling y'all, keep y'all eyes on two of these things. The first one is that HMPV going on over there in China right now. They talking about it spreading into India right now. And they saying that it's killing little kids and old people. Mm-hmm. All right, yeah. They trying to cull off the weak. Weak, not wheat, weak. Mm-hmm. Pay attention to these two things, right? And then pay attention to, they always got you keeping your eye on Africa because they want you to make Africa seem like it's dirty. But the people don't eat as dirty as the people in Asia eat over here.
Definitely don't.
So they can always pull a pandemic coming from up out of there because they eat filthy. Yeah. But yeah, let's keep this going. And in October 2022, together with World Health Organization, the WHO, and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, these are two huge organizations, right? The center held its latest exercise, Catastrophic Contagion. This is a what?
Fictional exercise.
Was Event 201 a fictional exercise?
You know.
It came to life, right?
It happened 2020.
You know? So we're gonna just watch. Because why would these two huge organizations put their money into this for nothing?
If it's just a waste. We just showing y'all that's a dang on lie. And they say right after that does not predict or depict any actual outbreak or response. Y'all can fall. Hey, don't nobody fall for this crap. This is a warning. That's basically what they doing, warning you.
They warning you just like he just said earlier. But you know what this is? This is that sorcery.
Most definitely.
This is that sorcery that we just read about, where they predicting, trying to tell you something, and they're gonna lie and say this ain't what it is. Nah, we see what you're doing. Witches. And you see what they calling it? Sears 25. What they calling this? HMPV. They're going to call it something. Just like they called the first one. They said that one, the Event 201, that was about smallpox. Yep. But what really happened was a coronavirus, COVID-19. But this Sears 25. So they're gonna have their names.
Is estimated at 100,000, with over 1,300 deaths. Many of the dead are children.
Our goal today is to highlight some of the specific challenges that we as a global community can face in a future pandemic. Catastrophic Contagion is a policy-focused tabletop aimed at national leaders. The scenario is meant to represent the types of challenges that we may face and not be a prediction of any specific event. So our scenario, which is set in 2025, supposes that an international network called the Plandemic Corps has been established in collaboration with WHO and with participation by many countries. And with that,
pay attention to these buzzwords, these words too, because you're going to start hearing these on television when they bring up a new pandemic. All right, so pay attention to these things like, what was that she just said? Plandemic Corps and things of that sort. Pay attention to these things.
the exercise begins.
I want to thank you all for coming on short notice. As you know, the World Health Organization is receiving urgent requests for guidance regarding the new enterovirus outbreak.
Y'all mark these dates. October 23rd, 2025. They claiming these as fictional. This is how they plan.
What a plan.
In Latin America.
Early projections suggest that a severe pandemic is possible if the epidemic is.
Look at the
I was
dates.
just about to say that.
9/11. The first case admitted into the hospital. 9/11. Y'all pay attention to that date. 9/11. You see this?
That's
all right. Pay attention to these dates.
Is not quickly contained.
A newly developed PCR-based
the emerging health crisis.
Sears 25.
Look at this. The fictional date is when it's supposed to all go down. Fictional date, November 20th, 2025. That's the fictional date, y'all.
It is now confirmed in
Hold up.
14.
What's the title?
Sears 20.
No. What's the title of this?
Oh, Plandemic. Is there another?
Is there a new Plandemic schedule?
2025.
Is there a new global pandemic scheduled for 2025? You see they dates?
2025.
Was they dates on that event 201 on point? It was on point.
It was, yeah.
Countries with more than 8,700 confirmed cases and 155 deaths reported worldwide. The Pandemic Corps believes that there may still be a window of opportunity before Sears 25 becomes a pandemic.
Should WHO recommend to countries that they voluntarily send public health specialists and responders to those countries most in need?
Action needs to be taken at country level, and that needs to be enabled through a concerted global response that needs to massively scale up.
There should be additional responders, but that should be combined with training of local people on scale.
Plausibility of containment is very low. This is unfolding, it's evolving. So while it's Latin America focused heavily, we shouldn't forget the wider picture, expanding the tools, making them available, and having a better sense of what's really going on elsewhere. But in San Rafael in particular, where we've got a problem, it's a political leadership problem as well.
There is no substitute for political leadership. There is no substitute for national leadership. A rapid assessment that determines what kind of workers the country needs, health workers the country needs, is very important.
It is likely that especially San Rafael, the health system is overloaded with other diseases as well. And so the importance of health workers is to help the country deal with existing problems as well.
I think there's still a chance to try to contain it at source.
26.
So they planning on this going into 2026. You see this? All the way probably to 2030.
Good afternoon, everyone. We have reconvened this committee in the setting of a substantially worsening pandemic. The Director General is seeking your input on what WHO should recommend regarding misinformation and disinformation that is now resulting in the deaths of many around the world.
Many public health leaders are saying that misinformation about the potential vaccines on social media is undercutting trust in authorities and complicating their efforts to respond to the disease. Political leaders in San Rafael have not denounced the rumor.
Should WHO take a position on this issue? Should WHO recommend that countries implement any of these aggressive actions or others to try to stem the spread of either mis or disinformation? How far should governments be advised to go to try to handle this problem?
The WHO should be the repository of information, but not the executor of decisions about what should happen at a local level. Government should take this.
how the freak they get all these different nations together for a fictional scenario?
And what they doing, you see what they discussing right here? They discussing us, basically. Those who come with misinformation. They talking about us, basically.
Yeah.
How do we handle that? And dude, the white boy saying that the WHO should handle it. The World Health Organization. He's saying, the Indian guy saying, nah, that should be handled on the local level. What you mean handle?
Sure.
We got freedom of speech in the States. We say what we want to say.
So they claim.
So they say, right?
Remember they had what was that junk they had on Facebook and all that junk? When you type in something, they like
then Mark Zuckerberg just came the other day talking about they getting ready to get rid of the fact checkers.
Fact checkers. That's
he just said that. He said, yeah, we're gonna get rid of the fact checkers because it's taken away from the genuineness of Facebook. We need to get back to our roots. That's what he said. So now it's all type of delusion going on that they trying to throw out there in the game. You know. But let's finish listening to this fictional scenario.
The government need to say the truth to the population first.
What I would recommend WHO, as others say, is to counteract with facts, providing the facts based on the evidence, the anthropology.
That's it.
My bad, folks. I forgot we was running on limited internet. Internet signal. I'm trying to do too many things at once. But just give us one more second. We'll be back up and running. Don't worry about it.
Say the truth to the population first.
What I would recommend WHO, as others say, is to counteract with facts, providing the facts based on the evidence, the anthropology.
So he's basically saying they talking about how they gonna handle people like us that come out and bring the truth like we doing with y'all right now. He said, I suggest that the WHO counteract
facts
with facts. Okay, let's try.
Yeah.
You can try if you want to, and see they don't want to do that. What they're gonna do is take stuff down like they did the last time. They're not gonna allow things to just go out there and try to combat facts because they don't have no. They're not able to fight with that because we come with the facts.
JD.
Here we go with this bull crap.
Says be advised to go to try to handle this problem.
The WHO should be the repository of information, but not the executor of decisions about what should happen at a local level. Government should take responsibility. The government need to say the truth to the population first.
What I would recommend WHO, as others say, is to counteract with facts, providing the facts based on the evidence, the anthropology,
Well, y'all get the gist of it. Y'all can go and check this out on your own time. This is on the Rumble
epidemiology of
well, maybe we can
the disease we're dealing with.
It is important to say we don't know. This is what we think.
We don't know what we think.
Today is March 20th, 2026.
They're taking this a long time.
He said it's important. So he said it's important to say to the people, it's not what we don't, not what we know. What did he say? He said we don't know is what we think.
That's what we think.
That's what he said. It's important to say that. All right. Now, if you say that, and you know the governments ain't gonna say that because if they say that, then what does that give? That gives room for people to come in and give
facts or truth or whatever.
So they're not gonna do that.
And what I was doing, I was sitting here calculating the months, 5 months. That's what I'm trying to see.
I see where you at from October.
It started at
September 11.
September 11 was the first hospital day, but January 26th was when they initiated the I guess you could say lockdown or whatever it was.
2026.
Yeah. So that's when I'm counting from that.
All right.
2 months since the last meeting. The SEERS-25 pandemic has been ongoing for more than 6 months now. This is the 4th meeting of the Emergency Advisory Board.
GNN's Hassan Kamara gets us up to speed with the latest news.
Nick, experts tell us many countries with scarce
he trying to get healthcare.
Man,
He trying to get an active gig, man.
Care and public health resources are facing tremendous challenges just providing basic health care and public health functions.
Today, we will focus on the antiviral Extranavir, which has demonstrated efficacy as a treatment for SARS-25. So here are two options for discussion today.
Prioritize, how to prioritize Extranavir. Now that could be a real life medicine or drug or magic potion. It could be. And maybe they talking about some other potion.
Yeah.
But here's the options. Option 1, countries greatest in need. Option 2, countries with infrastructure to administer the vaccine.
Option 1 is key.
Countries in greatest need.
You already know what's the first
poor
country going.
It's the poor country.
First country, Africa.
That's a continent.
Oh well, yeah, but you're right.
I know what you're saying.
But
I know what you're
thinking
saying.
too fast, but
what I'm saying
is there.
Right now, I'm not in. I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is the poor countries.
Yeah.
The poor countries. This what other poor countries at? South America.
Yep.
Here.
Yep. U.S. poor countries.
They going to the hood in the U.S. You know where they're going. Considerations: how to balance equity against making the most efficient use immediately. How to balance equity. How to equally pass out this thing.
Making the most efficient use immediately.
Efficient. So what's efficiency? That means where they claiming that the hugest outbreak is, they're gonna pump the drugs over there.
Yeah. What could that be? We feel like it's a Southeast Michigan situation.
Hey, right. Hey, check out this next one though. How is in need defined? So how do we define who needs it? They're gonna say the poor people need it. They're not able to have the money. Remember, right before we got to this part, the dude was talking about countries with poor health care.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Where Bill Gates be going? Where he been spending a lot of time at? Kenya?
I wonder why.
It says how to rapidly establish needed infrastructure. So these things they coming up with.
Man, folks better wake up, man. This ain't just some scenario they came out of the blue with.
Who thinks it is?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Folks better wake up. This ain't just something mysteriously popped out of nowhere. These folks really thinking this junk.
Thinking it should.
Well, action it. Yeah, exactly. They taking action on this stuff. Sure, we seen it in 2020. They start off making it look like it's something mysteriously going on and over the water, over China, and then it came over the waters. But it's crazy. Like we was right next door to Canada. You ain't hear jack going on over there. Like they can't swim over the water. They swim to us, but I can't swim to them.
I can't walk to them. Shoot.
They go right across the bridge. Pay the toll and go across the bridge, man. But a lockdown stopped it. I thought it was airborne.
Man.
What, y'all had a net up or something?
Man. Droplets. It was the droplets when somebody was talking.
Man. That junk crazy. They had that smart dust just in America, I guess.
Man, I wish y'all could feel this East African breeze.
Hey, this breeze so out cold. I will put my toe on the screen and wiggle that sucker. So smooth. It feels good out this thing. All praises. For real.
So let's finish this video here. We got one more video after this.
Yeah, buddy.
We're going to show y'all what's happening.
Yeah.
The first option would prioritize countries that are in greatest need. The other option would allocate resources to countries with the necessary infrastructure already in place in order to make immediate use of the drug.
Guided by the epidemiological situation in different countries rather than the budgets.
Globally, I think it also needs to.
I want to pause it right here.
If I see somebody driving with a mask on, we fight. That's it.
Hey man, I was always taught that a man had an Adam's apple. You got to check that Adam's apple.
That's a esophagus right there.
You got to check that Adam's apple, man. Look at that thing right there.
Hey, if we could say what we want on here for real, this joker will get roasted bad.
Man, gotta look like Ernie. No, Bert.
Bert, yeah.
Bert. Got a pelican neck.
Man, Pelican Bay.
Man.
Dang, that's an esophagus right there.
She look like she catch fish and fly with them away.
Man, scoop her right out the water.
Scoop that butt out the water with her foot and flip it in her mouth and fly off.
Man, hey, you know they morphing out here, so hey, I wouldn't put it past it.
Man, we just cracking a couple jokes, but no, this is for real. Now, what was the point you made though? Again, because I was joking. I didn't really. My bad, bro.
Shoot, I forgot we got the roasted up esophagus.
Hey man,
that's like it look like a pack of sausages.
Man, God, dog. You see that neck, man? Y'all got some. Ain't nobody got no jokes. Y'all whack, man.
We giving cash and nap the first person $20. They come with a joke.
I ain't say that.
I didn't either.
He said we.
I just did that because that's what the new thing is on Facebook.
Brother must be talking about his family or something. Because I ain't paying nobody.
Type amen. God gonna bless you.
I ain't paying.
Spend energy on convening the partners, the international partners, to ensure that option 2 countries are option 1 countries, right? So I think it's absolutely paramount that the countries who have the greatest need also have the infrastructure to administer it.
We need
option 1 countries are the poor countries, y'all.
Yep.
That's basically the whole African continent, like this brother said.
Yeah.
a strong international health organization is more power of coordination.
Let's see, after a year, let's see how much progress they made. How much death had. This is what they're doing. They really adding up the death toll.
Yeah.
Been a year since the SEERS 25 pandemic started. As of today, there have been an estimated 1 billion cases worldwide, with more than 20 million deaths,
See, they're estimating 20 million deaths, including what?
Including nearly 15 million children.
Ooh, and they want to kill 15 million children on top of the 20 million? Or is that included with the 20?
I think that's on top.
So
That's
35 million?
I don't know. But who's they taking out the first go round?
They taking the children and the old folks. As
Yeah.
you can see, with the we gonna
I'm
show you
first go round 2020.
The old folks.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was the old folks they was taking out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's continue.
Countless millions are alive but left with paralysis or brain damage. Victims and their families are facing extremely uncertain futures. After SARS, MERS, Zika, Ebola, and COVID, governments were not better prepared. As enterovirus E5 sweeps the globe, some countries have done better than others in controlling its spread. The most successful countries are those which invested in preparedness and trained for this moment years in advance. This included having full-time pandemic preparedness and response teams, which conducted detailed operational planning through exercise
So that part was just showing a death toll.
Yeah, so when it said when they wanted to do, I don't know what's going on here. Let me hit that. Should I do that? It should be straight. Let's just do this. I don't know what the hell going on with the internet now, bro.
It's irritating. Oh my goodness.
It's gonna wait for the page. No, what's
I just hit right here, come right down. Dog, this ain't the time for this. Ike, we ain't in the mood. I usually pop right up. Wait.
This internet been tripping today, bro.
Oh my goodness, you might have to exit.
Yeah, we back in here, man. Sorry for the technical difficulties we got going on today. I'm telling I'm telling you, it's been rough for us today. All day we've been having issues with the internet. You know, some days it's better than others. Today been one of the bad days. All right, but yeah, we back in it. We got one more video, but the brother was saying something. You said that was he was talking about that video.
Shoot.
You said
that was the death. Yeah, at the end of it, was just they was calculating the death tolls all through. Oh, this the procedure, this the procedure. But at the end of it, what is the procedure? Let's see how many people die.
Yep.
Let's see how many lives gonna be gone after this one.
Mm-hmm.
No different from the last one.
Yep.
The last one, man. Every day I was working at Amazon. Every day I come to work all day. They play the same junk. Today, such and such pads. This many, that many. That man, I got to the point. Like, man, would y'all turn that bull crap off and give me a honey bun? I just want to get a lunch.
But see, it was about desensitizing the people to death as well.
Yeah.
And getting people with the thoughts in their mind like, shoot, I might die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this does what this do. This plays on the psyche and it weakens you. It weakens the mind to not even want to struggle or fight for life. If you're seeing death all the time, hey, hey, he died. Hey, death
we all
ain't
gotta go sometime.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. That's crazy. Man, then what else it did was have people in fear.
Mm-hmm.
People wasn't even living normal no more. I seen somewhere the girl went to her mama house and her mama didn't even let her come in the house. They went in the backyard and the mama had the clothes lined up with this garment hanging up, and the way they hug is the mama go in the garment and then hug the. I'm like, oh my goodness, bro.
Man, people was giving you fives and handshake like this. They were like, hey, bro. I'm like, man, give me a five, dog.
Don't shake hands. The virus is out here. Then why you outside,
man?
They were scared to get money.
Remember we walked to the store, the grocery store, and that lady, the white lady, came in the hood to my the guy doesn't have a mask on in the back. I was like, but you got your mask on, so you should be all right.
Exactly. If it really worked, you shouldn't worry.
You got a mask on, you good.
That's how much manipulation took place that time. Man, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, you remember that?
See in the store clowning. We sitting there like, man, shut up and get some dang on pork. That's what you here for. It's some dang on pork. And then if you scared, like, why would you come in a crowded place then if it's like that?
Mm-hmm.
That don't even make sense. Like,
she was out there.
Man.
And she was cutting a fool at the dang on right there where you play the lottery at in front.
Yeah.
Trying to tell the managers and stuff. I'm like, man, that made me mad. I had to stop going to the stores at them times because I got a kind of
too much going on.
Yeah, my fuses ain't all the way
people
long enough. Sometimes.
They change people's mental mind states, man. Folk, they came to the point people ain't even have common sense no more. Like, I remember I was working at Amazon. Once again, another Amazon story. Me and the homeboys, we out there on lunch break. We chilling in the car. We was tired of being in the building. We had the mask. I'm like, man, let's go get some fresh air, right? So we all outside chilling. We talking or whatever, shooting a breeze for break or whatever. And the security guard come outside. She was just so happy to park next to me. I was so sick of this lady. She comes next to me. She come next to our little group. We talking or whatever. Outside once again. We not in the building. And she tried to regulate some stuff like, get y'all 6 feet. The virus everywhere. I'm like, nigga, bro, you serious? I'm like, I need to go home and check on my dog then and see if they dead. I just had to say some sarcastic junk like that. Like, if it's that serious, why we ain't seeing no birds dropping out the sky? No dog. What, are they greater than us? Did not the Most High make them as well? So, like, man, people just lost their natural instincts at that time. And to this day, I still see people walk. Well, not no more here, but in the States, man, I was still seeing people walk around with masks on and gloves and stuff. Like, man, you look silly as heck driving in the car with a mask on, smoking a cigarette.
Lifting it up.
No, they done poked the hole in it.
Poked the hole in that mug, man. Hey, damn. What about the restaurant?
I was just about to get to that.
When you go to the restaurant, you keep your mask on until you get to your table. And then when you get to your table, you can take your mask off.
All right, so the virus ain't right here at my table, but it's over.
That jump was
They
retarded.
had mind control, but once again, order from chaos. They had order at that time.
Dang, didn't they?
Couldn't nobody do nothing out of order. You did, you gonna get in trouble.
Hey man, y'all better quit being so scary, man. The Most High ain't create nothing like, man. Listen, come on, man. He created this air for us to breathe.
Yeah. You
better understand when somebody playing a trick on you, putting a play on you, putting witchcraft on you.
Yeah.
Better understand it.
daggone wizards working. And the main wizard trickery that they used was that daggone sleep box, television. That's why they kept playing it every day, all day for at least 6-7 months straight, or whatever it was. They program it. That's why they call it program. Let me turn on my program. You just sit there watching that, mouth open. Huh? You gonna go outside? Oh no, it's a virus outside.
Man,
like, bro, I mean, I was living north. We was still barbecuing, playing basketball, giving dap.
Hey man, we was still partying at the crib. We had to park the cars in the backyard so wouldn't nobody snitch.
The haters, but we still live normal, man. I be dang on. I changed my life around for some buffoonery like this, man.
Man, so many of our family members didn't even want to deal with us no more.
Yeah.
They was like, oh man, what y'all doing? Oh no, don't come, no, don't be touching.
Just bring a plate and drop it off on the porch.
They tried to matrix you. Why you even want to eat the food?
They doing this. You try to hug it.
But why you even want to eat the food? Why you talking about bring a plate and set it on the
drop it off on the porch?
Why you even getting food from restaurants?
Yeah.
You calling it, people still working. They'll get, oh yeah, give me the DoorDash. And they going to get the DoorDash food. Oh yeah, they had a mask on when they cooked it.
They had gloves on.
You know what I'm saying? So you ain't getting no pandemic on the food.
Man.
Ain't no pandemic on.
Ain't no pandemic. Hey, I said, give me some dang on lemon juice. Y'all got me pandemic juice.
Come on, man.
So sweet and sour pandemic.
Yeah, we got one more video though.
Yeah, let's get to it, man. This the end of it right here, just to show, like the Ox said earlier, it started off over in China, and guess what? It looked like it's starting off all over again. Where at? In China, with a new name this time, the HMPV.
Dang, he the MVP. Hey man, this one about to be this about to be the
player of the year.
HMPV, boy.
Man, hey.
Let me
get her
turn
done.
Let me turn on the merge.
Here we go. Mysterious outbreak.
I hate to say this, but it feels like 2020 all over again. Overflowing hospitals and thousands of patients with flu-like symptoms. China is facing a new health crisis, a new disease outbreak, which looks a lot like the Wuhan virus. And as always, Beijing is sharing no information. They're calling it a pneumonia of unknown origin. That's how Chinese authorities have described it. Beijing says it has set up systems to monitor the outbreak. If you feel like you've heard this before, you have. From the same China, some 4 years back. They're making it sound like it's just the flu season. We do hope it's just that. But sadly, the pictures tell a different story. Take a look at this. This is believed to be from a hospital in China. We cannot verify these pictures, but several videos like this one are going viral. Clearly, there is more to the story. We do not wish to speculate and feed the fear, but here is what we know so far. This is not a new disease. Experts say that China is dealing with an outbreak of HMPV. That's the human metapneumovirus, HMPV. This virus has been around for at least 60 years. It is quite common and easy to catch. So unlike the Wuhan virus, this time they seem to be dealing with a known disease, and yet there are reasons to be worried. The first reason is the scale of the outbreak. It is massive. Cases have been reported in multiple cities across China: Beijing, Tianjin, Hebei, Shaanxi, and Inner Mongolia. These 5 areas have reported the highest number of cases. But we don't know about the actual caseload. As usual, China has not shared any data, so we don't know how much worse it could become. The second reason to be worried is the nature of the patients. HMPV attacks the younger sections of the population, the children and adolescents. They are the most vulnerable to contracting this virus, and a large number of patients right now are also children. Plus, treatment is also challenging because just like the Wuhan virus, younger sections of the population, the children and adolescents, they are the most vulnerable to contracting this virus, and a large number of patients right now are also children. Plus, treatment is also challenging because just like the Wuhan virus, the HMPV is a respiratory disease. There is no drug to treat it. There are no vaccines either. And the symptoms are similar. Fever, cough, and shortness of breath. That's what HMPV patients have. In severe cases, they can develop other complications like bronchitis or pneumonia. So they may need intensive care, oxygen, or even a ventilator. Again, does this sound familiar to you?
We know what
We all know what happens when hospitals are overwhelmed, when there are too many patients to treat and not enough resources, when oxygen supplies are about to run out, when patients cannot find beds for treatment. HMPV is not the same as the Wuhan virus, but it can easily wreak havoc on the health system. China knows this too. In fact, its hospitals are already feeling the strain. Despite that, it refuses to come clean about the outbreak or its scale. It seems to have learned nothing from the last pandemic. It remains in a state of denial. Just look at this story. It came out 3 days back. The World Health Organization, or WHO, made an appeal to...
The who?
World Health Organization urged China to share COVID origin data 5 years from pandemic emergence.
But check this out. Wasn't the World Health Organization the one that put in motion that video we just watched, that simulation, along with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation? Pay attention to these people. They try to act as though they ain't behind the scenes, like they're on the side of good. When they ain't doing them but putting these statements out there. They ain't said nothing to China about sharing where the COVID came from, because they know where it came from.
The damn lab that's in their dang on basement.
You know? They just putting statements out there for the public. This is a part of their sorcery.
Exactly. Dang on trickery.
Yeah.
To Beijing. It has asked China to come clean about the Wuhan virus pandemic. The WHO has sought data from Beijing. And how did Beijing respond? With a denial.
On the issue of COVID-19 traceability, China has always upheld the spirit of scientific openness and transparency, as it actively supported participation in the global scientific traceability methods. At the same time, we firmly oppose any form of political manipulation. China's openness and transparency have exceeded expectations.
They say they have exceeded expectations. Does the WHO agree with that? In 2023, a WHO official was asked about this. He said, and I quote, "China's lack of data disclosure is simply inexcusable." And this is a sharp...
Bill Gates blamed China.
Yep, I was already thinking that. I was going to say that.
And now you got the World Health Organization blaming China. Wasn't the World Health Organization and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation the ones that set up that simulation?
Yep. So what you think they're going to do next?
Blame China.
And then what?
There's going to be an outbreak.
And then what?
They're going to set up, do exactly what they put in that video.
They lock that joint down, and next thing you know, it's going to spread around the whole joint.
Exactly.
Don't get quite slippy, y'all. They planned it out right in front of us. In broad daylight, basically.
Man.
Playing it out.
First degree murder.
Shift in the stand of the World Health Organization. In the early days of the pandemic, they had praised China's response to the Wuhan virus. We all know what a disaster it turned out to be. The world cannot afford a repeat of the same mistake. It must remain vigilant about China's latest disease outbreak.
And the crazy part about it is, even our boy, everybody's boy, says it causes the China virus. Oh, the China virus. Yes, the China virus. Yeah. I call him Dr. Evil. He sounds just like Dr. Evil from
Spider-Man. What
was
that?
From Austin Powers.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Evil. That's Trump, man. You know.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, Man, don't get caught slipping, man. They putting it right in front of us. So they starting with the fogs, the so-called UFO, or not UFO, drones.
The drones, yep.
You got these follicles in the air. Then you got Sears, you got Bill talking his junk wall.
Well,
don't forget how you start the lie. We're gonna sound like a cat in heat.
Well,
sound like a cat in heat. Man, don't get caught slipping, man. We crack these jokes, but at the same time, man, this junk's serious. These people playing. They playing around, and shoot, folks ain't even paying attention, man. Y'all better wake up and smell the coffee. It ain't time to be playing them out. Taking vacations and turning up for New Year's, and it's for the family. Happy Thanksgiving. They probably put some of that turkey.
Ain't no telling what's going on out here, you know, especially when it's, when it's cold outside. That's when all the diseases and the illnesses start to spread and stuff like that. And it's crazy. They try to say, we know that these viruses and bacteria, they die at a certain temperature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they wait until that cold season come around.
Drop it on.
And then what they tell you got a cold. Because they wait until the cold season came around.
Yep.
You got a cold.
Yep. You go to the hospital, they give you some paperwork to fill out, the same job they give you when you quote unquote got AIDS. Like, what the freak this guy do with nigga? I don't got the Magic Johnson. Why I'm filling this out? I'm filling this out, man. I just need this
MJ.
I just need some Robitussin.
Irvin, boy.
Man, the Irvin, man.
You got the Irvin out here, the hook shot.
Man, I just need some Robitussin, some Diamond Tap or something. That's all.
Robitussin.
They mess around and sure, they mess around and have folks on that ventilator again. That's what folks better be careful of. That right there.
And that's exactly what they said too. You got the ventilators out here for y'all. And just looked at you.
Well, we concluded this episode. Well,
boy Billy Gates of hell.
Hey, all praise to the Most High for this one, man. We had some struggles at the beginning of this, all the technical difficulties, man. Some type of principality didn't want some of this to come out. I don't know what it was, but praise the Most High, we got it out. And, Most High willing, man, whoever run across this, take heed to what we was trying to spread, man. And there wasn't no MPHV or whatever it's called either. HMPV, we was spreading, this is love right here.
This brother spreading the HPMV.
That's not love. I don't hear the spirit in that. Look.
It's the spirit of truth. It's the blowing of the trumpet.
Exactly.
That's the spirit of love.
Exactly. Truth.
Mm-hmm.
That's love right there, man. Not nobody telling you to sit around and wait. Get yourself on out the way. Protect you and your family. Preserve yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said before, a couple of segments back, we understand it's going to be everywhere, but till then, move along. Don't sit there and be the frog in a boiling pot.
Hey, to be honest though, the whole earth gonna be full of certain perils, but the Most High said He only gonna protect some that's found in a certain self-same area.
Yeah,
you can find out where that area is.
Yeah.
You got these people telling you that you already know where it's at. I doubt that.
Yeah.
You gonna have to do some research out here to find out where you need to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Get your spirit right. Get the fasting on, some praying on. And just get right. And Most High willing, tune in. We got a whole nother segment coming up after this. Topic of it is set tripping in the truth.
Set tripping.
What color you banging this week?
This is the chemical right here. See this image?
Man.
That's the chemical against our people.
Yeah, that's right.
This is not who we are. This is not what we are, but this is what the world sees us as. And then we get in the truth and we perpetrate that in the truth. Yeah,
bring that down right in the truth.
I'm this truth. I'm this church. I'm that church.
Where this at Passover?
Man.
I wanted to wear some Chuck Taylors to Passover. I don't care about no dang on boots.
I can wear what I want to wear. I got to put on what you got on.
Wear this when you out there on the corners. That's no different. Gang. No different. Hey, tune in, Most High willing, man. We just here to bring and tear down all the strongholds. Like I was talking to the Ak maybe a week or so ago or something, and I was telling him, like, That's probably what the Most High got us on. You know, everybody got their own niche when it comes to this podcast and thing. This our niche. Just speak up. Because we done sat around and tolerate too much junk. And what I mean by we, not us, but we as a whole nation in general, sit around and tolerate too much and just let stuff slide because of who someone is or what position a person might have. No, that junk over with, man. The scriptures tell us to tear down all imaginations. So that's what this set tripping in the truth gonna be on, tearing down a lot of imaginations that shouldn't even be allowed. Most High willing, man, it come out, people get edified and not offended.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that some of our people, it's easy to offend. I don't know why we tell them the truth.
Offensive.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot, but hey.
Ain't nothing you do about them offensive.
We're not here for that, so don't get mad at us. Get mad at the word. That's all you're going to do. That's all we bring.
That's right.
Hey, all praise to the Father, man. We got through this one. And I don't know, but I smell some onions cooking.
Man, that's my chicken.
Somebody need to share a plate.
Man, but they've been cooking over here all day,
all
man.
Day, ain't it? But hey, praise the Most High. This East African breeze. I wish y'all could see it. It should be a little bit somewhere in this segment early on. Y'all can see the little back stand back there. You know, Most High blessed us to be in a good place, good position. We utilizing it for what it's for. Mm-hmm. Hey, another thing, like I said in the last segment, we about to start recording, just showing and networking this place because we got a lot of people speaking against it. We just here to show the truth about it because, hey, talk about the place where you at. That's where the drama at.
For real.
I've been at peace since I've been here. I ain't seen a fight yet. We were just talking. I ain't even seen a cat attack a bird yet. It's so peaceful. Like, man,
hey, that's real.
I ain't seen a dog attack a cat.
Yeah, well, you ain't been over my house.
Well,
you know that dog gonna eat everything.
Look, we in Africa. This brother got a hyena, bro. We talking about that ain't no dog. That's a hyena. You know, I was just playing, but that boy dog eat anything, man.
Everything.
But on some real though, like it's so peaceful here, bro. Like you don't see no violence. You don't even feel violence in the air unless somebody do something stupid. You just got a chin check.
Hey, you right about that, man. You don't feel that like that uneasy you get when you be walking certain areas in America and stuff like that. You can feel it.
Yeah.
Over here, you don't feel none of that, man. And I don't care. I don't care what nobody say, man. This ain't no glorifying of Africa either, because Africa got some downs to it too. So we ain't glorifying it. We just telling you how much better and peaceful that it is for us as people.
Yeah.
This is what we supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be with our people. The scriptures tell you that eventually all people was gonna start to leave Babylon and start linking up with their own people, all nations, even us, even our own, even Israel.
Yeah.
So that's what we own right now.
Most definitely. Right, and like Doc said, leave and go amongst your people. Don't sit amongst those who are trying to get you with the magic vac. Get from up amongst them. They don't have no love for you. Come over here with some folks that look like you. Hey, where did Christ go when he had to hide? He didn't run up to no European place. He ran to a place full of color folks.
Hey man, hey, we should do make a video, man, with Bill Gates. Bill Gates, this giant, right? He about like 7 feet tall, and he chasing a bunch of black people with a vaccine, and they running like, because that's what it is, man. They chasing us down with these things, man. And it's really like Haman. If y'all understand the story of Esther, you know what I'm saying. He's a modern day Haman or Haman, whatever you want to call him. That's what Bill Gates is. Esther is the story of Esther in the Bible. Read it, man. It was a dude named Haman looking to kill off a certain race of people, which were just so happened to be Israelites. Right? We so happen to be Israelites by blood, you know. And the death campaign has always been against our people. Always. When you go back in time and you look at all of the experiments on the continent of Africa and Americas all over the world, it was all on our people. All right, so they're really just targeting us because we the apple of the Most High God's eye. And the only reason he's returning to save anything here is because he made a promise to Abraham. All right, and that promise is to us, to our bloodline, to our seed, which is Christ, and we will serve under him. That's the promise. But only the righteous of us. So this is what they understand, and this is why they're looking to push and fast forward their death program. That's what's happening.
Yeah. All praises, man. Good speech, man.
All praises to the Most High, man. We gonna
Malcolm Farrakhan, bro. But no, that's real talk, bro. For real, man. All praises, man. But hey, that concludes our segment, man. Most High willing is touch somebody to the point where they want to get the heck out the way and not be poked. Get up out the way, man. Duck and dive, move. Be as pilgrims in the earth before that decree.
Before the decree.
Gather yourselves, O nation, not desire.
And we are the Unifying the Nation podcast. I'm your brother Benaiah. That's your brother.
Iber.
Brother don't even know his name. He done lost his mind.
I was thinking of
he been sniffing that smart dust. But all right, we out of here, y'all. Next time, look, check us out right here. We got this right here. Check this out. Like the brother said for y'all, stop by for our next stream. Y'all check it out. Set Tripping in the Truth. We're going to bring that next. Look for it. Next time, we're going to get this stream better. Even with the internet, we're going to make sure it's better. So we apologize for that.
Okay.
But next time, this is what we're coming with, Set Tripping in the Truth. So until next time, Charlotte to the Wizard.
Peace.
If you're looking for salvation, then from the light don't turn away. And darkness on the bottom you'll keep fading. From judgment you can't run away. Coming to salvation, you show your Christ the only way. The Spirit gives you patience. The endings they can't run away.
Love thy neighbor is thy love thyself. Some cry help when they're greedy and selfish themselves, while some fly stealth and only move in the dark in which we depart from. In that old man's death, must start on the news, shake off the confusion, gird yourself with wisdom and truth, and leave off on wickedness. Isn't it sort of ridiculous? Repeated putting yourself in predicaments, leading to evil conclusions when dealing with unholy unions and shield is imminent. But your spirit like eminence. I ain't talking shady out to try to hide the fact that you just live a lie. It's really not surprising, constantly surmising, reaching for sin again. Speculating transgressions, I repeat the message. You peep how I hit you with synonyms. Don't believe that the devil is right here on earth to go round up the world that we're living in. Deceives and birth and we're under a curse, so the Father says come back to him again. Repentance is must, cause we're on the cusp of ending and come to begin again.
If you're looking for salvation, then from the light don't turn away. And darkness on the bottom you'll keep fading. From judgment you can't run away. Coming to salvation, you show your Christ the only way. The Spirit gives you patience. The endings they can't run away.
Samuel 22:3, the power of my rock. In him will I trust. He is my shield and my horn of salvation, my high tower and my refuge, my savior. Thou savest me from violence. Psalms 3:8. Salvation belongeth unto the Lord. Thou blessed is upon thy people.
Yeah. Who do you serve? Who is your master? Your master. What is your purpose? Here and after. Will you study scripture or ask your pastor? Will you flee from his wrath or wait on the rapture? Here comes disaster after follows righteous judgment. Though we teach the law, a lot of y'all ain't budging, but we gotta come back to the Father's covenants. But this wicked road is what you put your trust in. You can gain the world and then lose your soul. That's the prophet for these liquor fire goes. When is Christ coming back? No one knows, but the Father do your part to pay the toll.
If you're looking for salvation, then from the light don't turn away. And darkness on the bottom you'll keep fading. From judgment you can't run away. Coming to salvation, you show your Christ the only way. The Spirit gives you patience. The endings they can't run away.
Time's up. The end is here, make your mind up. Repent and perish, pick a side, bruh. Over you, just sit back and drink from that harlot's wine cup. The kingdom of heaven's at hand. Destruction is coming to all of the land. Lay down with Satan, know where Christ will stand. Believe it or not, we are at the end. Time's up, the end is here, make your mind up. Repent and perish, pick a side, bruh. Over you, just sit back and drink from that harlot's wine cup. The kingdom of heaven's at hand. Destruction is coming to all of the land. Lay down with Satan, know where Christ will stand. Believe it or not, we are at the end.
I will call on the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. When the waves of death compass me, the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. The songs of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me. In my distress I called upon the Lord and cried to my God. He did hear my voice out of his temple, and my cry did enter into his ears. The earth shook and trembled. The foundations of heaven moved and shook because it was wroth. There went up a smoke out of his nostrils and fire out of his mouth devoured. Coals were kindled by it. About the heavens also came down. Darkness was